So today I'm gonna talk about the apps that helped me learn the most. A lot of you praise for Duolingo, and I get it. I'm gonna talk about that later, but today I wanna rank my top apps, the ones that helped me learn the most, and you'll see it's Duolingo like really the best app out there. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Maddie. I do language related videos and cultural videos and study abroad videos and stuff. If you like that, you can subscribe maybe. I've been learning with games ever since Ubisoft launched that game from Nintendo, My Japanese Coach. If you're like kind of like into that, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was so good. And then I actually started using Duolingo since it launched in 2013. I will live somewhere here, like my studied since like I think it was October 2013. I just came back from my exchange at that time, and I wanted to like keep practicing Dutch and learn other languages and stuff and blah blah blah. So I'm like an OG Duolingo fan. Still, it's not my favorite, and you're gonna see why in this video. Because it's been a while since Duolingo launched, and yes, it has a lot of languages, but there are so many new ideas that came out of that initial Duolingo idea that I think that offer different stuff that are amazing as well, and that if you're learning a language, you should definitely try. Okay, so we're gonna go like top 5. Number 5, it's not a language app, but it's social media, like, you know, Instagram and YouTube, like you are right now here. Yes, that's like one of my best resources for learning like ever. I follow these memes accounts like phrases in like Italian, and I've learned so much from it, like so much. And I follow tutorials in like English or Dutch, so I could practice in my languages. And this is not only a great resource for specific languages, but also for learning methods and ideas and what to do, what to learn, how to learn, like resources and everything that like can help you like figure out your best learning method and figure out how you like to do it. And I think this is particularly good for language learners and polyglots that are like very into it. But if you're like more of a casual learner, it will also help you with specific languages. Like there's all of these like learn with me and channels, and or just regular channels. Like it depends on your level. You will always find something, because it can go from very beginner, like total beginner, to super ultra advanced. So honestly, Instagram and YouTube, do not underestimate it, because they are amazing. Now, number 4, I like doing this. There's Anki cards or Anki Droid or Anki Web. There's like this different kind of like names, slightly changes in every platform, but let's talk about Anki Droid. What I like about this is that it's flexible. You can add any language you want and any phrase you want. It is very good. I use this a lot actually. I use all of these apps a lot, but especially this one. I take out words from like books, and then I make like a little group of cards, because these are all flashcards. It is amazing, and you can use like your own made flashcards, or you can use pre-made flashcards. And I found Anki amazing, and a lot of people praise for it, and I understand. It is really good. It's not in top, like it's number 4, because it's not so aesthetically pleasant, and a lot of you are like, oh, that's not important things to learn, blah blah. But I need something that's pretty, because like I work in fashion, I like things to be like all nice and cute, and it really helps me learn actually, because if it's like all like in colors and it calls my attention, I'm gonna be more prone to use it more often. And what I found with Anki is that even though it's an amazing app, I sometimes stop using it because I just don't feel like it, and I'm pretty sure it's the aesthetic part of it. So if that doesn't bother you, like, you're gonna love this app. If that bothers you, like, there are some other apps that you can try, and that's what I'm going for. Number 3 is our beloved Duolingo, and Duolingo is great. I love it. It has like so many things, so many languages. It's so amazing, and I love it. And like I told you before, I've been there since the very beginning, and I absolutely adore it. I do think, because I'm talking here about the app, I do think that the desktop version is way better than the app itself, because I have these grammar notes for some languages and it's just so good. So I recommend the desktop version more than the app. So as for the app, I'm not a big fan of the clubs. I know some of you guys like it, but I use more Instagram to communicate with people, like to chat in other languages, and I use like actually any language app. But I just think like, yeah, Duolingo I can do better in that sense. I do like the crown system, the new crown system. I think it's great. But yeah, like I think it can do better because I've seen other apps and Duolingo have these funny phrases that it makes me laugh a lot of the time. But at the same time, I wish they have like common phrases or stuff like that. Like, you know, they're developing all of these new things like stories and stuff like that, and that's amazing. Like, I can wait to see more of it. But yeah, and it's all competitive, which is great. But I'm not as competitive as other people, so it doesn't bother me like being second or last. Like, it's not like a big thing for me. I do like their reward system when they give you like lingots every time you do it. It's so silly, but it really works for me. The other thing about Duolingo is that it is made especially for beginners. So if you're advanced in a language, you'll find it too easy. And it's also made for like everyone and their moms. Honestly, like my mom, my aunt, my grandma even. Like, they've used Duolingo very casually. It looks like a game. My cousins use it as a game, so it is made like for the general public, not specifically for the language learner. But that's okay. Like, I'm not complaining about that. But I think that as a language learner, which like to go very deep into language and culture, I need more. Anyway, I think it's a great course. Like, great like. I do think it's an amazing introductory course to any language, and I will totally recommend you to use it. So I love Duolingo, but it's not my absolute fave. Now, number 2 is my latest discovery. So yeah, Clozemaster. It's an amazing app, and it has like just regular phrases, everyday phrases, and I like them so much. They're so good. And it really helps me. It has all these new like grammar drills that I found like incredible. I might even try the premium version because that's what it includes, and because I did only like taste they gave you with that, and I was like, oh, I need more of this because I hate grammar and I need something that's fun to learn. But in general, I think it's amazing. It's exactly the way I like to learn, with just regular phrases, and then they ask like fill in the blank or just things like that, this and that. I do think it could be like it could have more features, and maybe they're gonna work on that in the future. But for now, I love it. It has many languages, many language combinations. So go ahead and try it, like download it right now because you're not gonna regret it. It is so amazing. Like, I think it helps me more than Duolingo. But that being said, it is more of a intermediate to advanced kind of situation, okay? You will take more advantage of it if you already know bits of the language. So maybe you do Duolingo first and then do this, I don't know. But I do think like you need to know at least the very basics, or how the language works, kind of. Now my number 1, it is Lingodeer. What a surprise. If you follow me on social media, you know I'm talking about this a lot. But I love Lingodeer, and I like it because it is a mix of many of the apps I just said before. It has like this fun game situation like Duolingo. It has real phrases like Clozemaster. It has vocabulary drills and like Anki cards and grammar drills like Clozemaster. It also have like a bit of grammar with every course lesson group, I think. It helps you, like, you can compare your audio to native audio. I just think it is great. It's not like a competitive mindset as Duolingo, which I don't mind at all, but it is really pretty, and the repetition works so good that it sticks in your head for like a long period of time. Like, after you finish the lesson, my head kind of like repeat one, like over and over again, the thing I just learned. So, oh no, it's so good. Like, try it. It doesn't have my languages though. That's the worst thing that I can find about it, and it's actually one thing I really don't like. It has German, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. These are new. It has a very good Japanese, Mandarin, Vietnamese, and Korean. Like many of the people who learn these languages already like figured out how amazing this app is. It is made for beginners to intermediate, so I would recommend if you're too advanced because you're gonna find it boring. But I think it is amazing to learn or to practice a language. So I just go for it. Honestly. So in conclusion, is Duolingo the best app ever? It is very good, but it's not the only one. And apps like Lingodeer and Clozemaster are made with the language learner in mind, not like the general public. And I think that it benefits you better than apps like Duolingo. But I do think it's great with vocabulary and with teaching you and everything. And I use it every day. So it's not like I don't use it. I just use that and other apps as well. And I just think I wanted to bring awareness of different apps that are out there. And I also have to say, apps are not the only way you can learn a language. You have like I could tell you YouTube videos and Instagram, but also like books and like friends and real people and other many ways like italki, Twitter and italki. You can check that out. I will leave the link in the description box. I teach English and Spanish. Okay, kind of self advertisement, but yeah, there are many things that you can do as well. An app cannot guarantee you to be fluent. Any app, if you don't have motivation, if you're not patient, if you don't have other things that you need to learn a language. So this is all for today. Subscribe for more language related videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.